Hello. Today I want to teach you about a feature that came to us in C#9. It's technically called target typed new expressions, which is a bit of a mouthful, but I like to think of this as how never to use the var keyword ever again. Okay, so we're going to work with constructors here. I've got a class called thing, which has some properties, and in the original C# spec, and the way many of us learned, if you wanted to make a thing, you would write code like this. Thing, my thing, equals new thing. And then you can go ahead and use it. You could say my thing.name equals Fred. Similarly, imagine you wanted a list of things. Well, you could declare a generic thing list. And there is our new list of things. And you can go ahead and say thing list.add new thing. So this is the original way that you might see this code written. Now in C#3, I believe, we got the var, or sometimes it's pronounced var keyword, which allows you to shorten these expressions a little. Because one thing you'll notice is the type is kind of listed twice. It's listed on the variable and it's listed on the constructor. Similarly, it's listed on the variable and it's listed on the constructor. So what you'll see in online examples is the use of this var keyword replacing the initial type. This is still strongly typed, right? Var here is not a variant like in Visual Basic or JavaScript. It's also not an object. It's strongly typed. It's just that the type is inferred from the constructor. So this function, whether it's an instance constructor or a factory method or something else that returns it, it's typed, and so this variable can get its type implicitly. Now, this technique has been criticized a lot because there is something to be said for the original C# way of doing things where variables have types. And we've all seen code where you're not actually sure what the type is, and you kind of have to sometimes even run it and just kind of see what's happening, or go to definitions and step through and figure it out. So I tend to try to avoid the var keyword. I'm in the camp that you should avoid it if you can, despite the fact that all the online examples use it. But it still creates this duplication problem. So now in C#9, you can write your constructors like this. This is a type inferred constructor. You don't have to say the name of the type. It understands it. So it's basically kind of reversing the situation. We have a strongly typed variable here. It's a thing. Therefore, the constructor finds the thing constructor. And you can do it here with your list as well. So that works really nicely. And it works in combination with the property initializer syntax too, that you may have seen. So for example, we can write this. Okay, we don't have to say my thing is new thing. We can just say new, and then we can focus on the properties that we're setting. Same thing with our list constructor. And we can add these on the fly. So there we're kind of combining them both. We're initializing the list very cleanly, and we are populating it in the constructor very cleanly as well. So type inferred new expressions. It's very new in the language, C#9. I encourage you to use it and to find ways where this allows you to get away from using the var keyword.